Hey everybody, Brock Frady here, helping you enjoy your ride. My gosh, you look good today. You've either lost weight or done something with your hair, or maybe it's just that beautiful smile you got. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at the top 10 things that you didn't know about the 2018 Lexus NX 300, and the one in our video is going to be a sweet FSport model. You can see right down there, I'm doing a fantastic time lapse with my cell phone. Let's jump right in for the top 10 things that you didn't know about the 2018 Lexus NX 300. The entire front fascia has been completely refreshed. Everything now blends into the hood, into the front doors. It's overall more sleek and more aerodynamic. It gives the front of it a much more aggressive look. You can see how the front of it, the angles and everything, all blend in up into the hood and back into the doors. And all the lines kind of look more fluid, like it's all supposed to be together, all blended. There's a charcoal trim piece there, and it looks like it's a dark kind of piece. That's new. The fog lights have been moved down. You can see how they're like in the corner down here now. A lot of that is working to give it more of a wide and aggressive stance. The FSport Grille now has a three-dimensional look. You see that? How it's like goes in. So when you look at it from above, you can see it's got depth to it. It goes in like that. So cool. So much thought went into that. The rear shape has also been refreshed. The lower bumper cover has been refreshed to reflect the same kind of design that's in the very front of it. And now the entire rear combination lamp illuminates when you put on the brakes, and it gives it a much greater visual presence, increasing safety. Lexus also improved the look of the wheels, in my opinion. Now this is on the FSport model. You can see there it has like the silver part on the outside. There on the inside right there, it has like a slick painted black part. I love that FSport wheel. And my socks, look at that. Are those not just absolutely gorgeous? They're skulls. This is the 10th generation nav system, and it is incredible. It includes cloud-based updates, a revised touch keypad for the navigation system. It's been made larger, and it's also been made more effective. The previous generation, the touchpad was a little smaller, and it was more difficult to kind of put your position on the screen where you needed to. Now the touchpad has been greatly improved. And it's almost like you can work it more effectively now and kind of know where you are on the screen better for more effective use, faster use, which is safer and more convenient. And that screen is just massive. All of the graphics are much more clear. The touchpad responds more quickly. You can see I'm moving my finger around on the touchpad right now, and it's moving the crosshairs. Oh, check this out. This is an Easter egg. The other day, I was looking closely, and you know I'm a freak, so I love to find little bitty stuff like this. One of the things that have been changed is the climate control system, like the functions. And you push up now or down to change the temperature up or down. Same thing with like the fan speed and the fan direction and all that stuff, right? Well, I was looking at the inside of the dial, and I noticed a pattern, and it was curious. So I looked closer, and look what I found. Now I hope my camera can zoom in this tightly, but you see that kind of like a rough portion there on that dial? Those are little bitty tiny L's. Okay, look. You see that? There's tiny little bitty L's on the inside of the switches for the climate system. That is ridiculously cool. This next one could possibly be my favorite improvement to the 2018 NX. When you get an FSport model, it now includes heated and ventilated seats. I was never able to understand why Lexus would put only heated seats in the FSport version. Never not ever understand. Apparently, back then, people that liked a more aggressive look and sportier driving vehicle liked their backside to only be warm and not cool. I don't know, but now you can get heated and ventilated seats in the FSport, and that's a great thing. Now to probably my favorite change or improvement in the new NX. I would say it has to be the power liftgate with kick sensor. And it's not like one of those things that works most of the time, or it's kind of fidgety. When we got our first one that had this feature on it, I started playing with it, messing with it and everything, and it has worked literally every single time that I did it properly. And you just saw how I did it. It's so easy. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. From the first moment I took a ride in the 2018 NX, I instantly commented that it was so much quieter. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it just felt more substantial. It felt more quiet and confident. And I've been driving them around for a few days now, a couple of weeks, and it just, I don't know, it almost feels like a completely different vehicle, like it's like been majorly upgraded in the reduction of sound that you hear when you're driving. So I did a little bit of digging, and boop, sure enough, Lexus says that they have added or enhanced the sound deadening materials that they have put in the body, basically in the undercarriage, just kind of all around the body, in order to make it a quieter ride. And you can definitely tell. In the last NX, you could hear the engine a little bit more. That's not necessarily a bad thing. And but in this one, you can't hear the engine as much, and it just makes it for a quieter, better ride. I love that. Significant improvements to the suspension tuning have been made to enhance the ride and handling of the NX. Spring and stabilizer bars and bushings have been retuned for improved turn-in response and steady state steering. But the biggest change to the NX chassis is the addition of AVS, Adaptive Variable Suspension, which has now been dramatically improved and is also based on the LC500's ABS. This suspension now gives you 650 instantaneous compression and dampening adjustments for enhanced control and overall handling stability. Now before, the suspension system could only change in 30 ways. So it goes from 30 to 650. You think you'll be able to tell a difference in the drive with that? Yeah. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps you enjoy your ride. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you like this video and you would like more content just like this delivered to you hot off the press as soon as I make it. Then hit that little bell button somewhere over there after you hit subscribe, and you'll get an update every single time I post one of my videos. But remember, the most important thing of all, have a wonderful day, everybody.